Hello again, Gundam Converge collectors. So we have, I think, the end of my weird, super deformed based Gundam Converges, where basically the Converge figures are more realistic looking than the things they're based off of. So this is EX09 in the Converge lineup, and it's called Superior Dragon. It came out in 2016. Let's see what the back of the box looks like. Alright, some sort of story in Japanese. And those are all the parts we're supposed to get. Looking at fandom here, it says this is a recurring character in ST Gundam Gaiden. And then there's a whole story about gods and spirits and all that stuff, so I don't really care about any of that. And there's some images, so it literally is a super deformed character, but the Converge makes it actually a little bit more normal Gundam looking like, right? So let's get this open, see what we have. Gum from that year. Oh yeah, that's a nasty, nasty one. Wow, I'm gonna keep this one. That one, I'm trying to find the worst gum in all Converge, and that is looking pretty bad. Alright, this actually comes with instructions. That's unexpected, but we'll keep that handy because I'm always thrown off by these things. And there's 3 different bags of stuff, so this definitely is an extra special Gundam, at least by parts count. And I'm liking this metallic red. Look at these swords, they look pretty cool too. Oh, there's 4 bags. Be careful not to cut these things. It's a tail. I think this thing can become like a dragon, literally. So that's why it's got so many parts. And transform from a robot to something that looks more like a dragon. Feet, dragon tail. Wings, and a silly foot stand. Alright, now let's just start with the main robot here. It's very gold. Very gold. Whoa, that thing came off. Okay, torso doesn't come apart. So we have some red metallic feet, decent enough detail I guess. And then yeah, look at all the details in the upper legs here, all golded out. Yeah, very nice. Panel lines, some vent details back here. Skirt. So far it actually looks like a normal Gundam. I like that it's got some red here around this cross. This is probably like a cockpit or something. Although I think these SD ones are just sentient. I don't think they have pilots. The neck isn't a different color though. And it's got some, I don't know if those are intakes or what. This backpack is just glued in place and it's painted that metallic red. And let's start putting this thing together. So this left arm has got this dragon shoulder. I don't know if the eyes are thrusters or not, but the hand here, I think that's a separate piece. It's just stuck paint. Let's break that loose. Yeah, it's a round peg. Alright. Yeah, nice molded details. It looks like armor for sure. Oh, there's a square peg hole there for something else later. For now, let's just get this going. That was a pretty loose fit though, that arm. This side, yeah, labeled R. It's got the... Yeah, what's nice is both hands are open to hold weapons. So where'd that shoulder piece fall off? So here's a shoulder piece, and again, it's got a peg hole in the back. This one is labeled R too, so you get them mixed up. That's pretty loose. Alright, the head. So now we got the translucent green eyes, and there's nice molded details behind those eyes. So that's nice. The chin is that metallic red. Chin is that metallic red. Okay, cannon's up there. There must be an antenna. Yeah, here we go. So this antenna has got the red in the middle, very nicely painted. Okay, so that actually looks like a normal Gundam as well. Well, not so cartoony, I guess. And then let's see. You know, you got a collision here with the head and whatever these little things are by the shoulders. So the head really doesn't move at all. It just wants to look forward, but it's not looking as down, so far down that you can't see the eyes. So that's what I like about this one. A lot of them are pointed so far down you can't see the eyes. They're more like that, you know. But this one you can see the eyes, so I think that's kind of nice. It's really it reminds me of the movie like 300 or something, you know, with the over-the-top armor and stuff like that. Alright, so what goes on the back? Oh, whoa, there's a different antenna set here, but this has got a crazy... This must be for the dragon mode. By the way, these footstands are silly, because if you can clearly see the thing will stand on its own, but this just hides a lot of it, right? So I throw those out. Let's see here. Alright, so let's start converting over. Well, let's just add these parts. It's like a crazy mode. So there's a tail, apparently, that goes on. Just like that. Okay. And then those wings. I don't know, it's not labeled left or right, so I guess it doesn't matter. What's nice is it's a round peg. I think you gotta take this head off first, though. And so you can flap those wings outwards or inwards. Well, you know what, there is a left here. So I didn't get it by chance correct. Alright, so that looks a little crazier. If you want to go really far out, there you go. Or let's try really far in. Oh, they vanish. Oh, so that's nice. Let's maximize the look here. Alright, so that's that. Now there's a sword. So this, oh boy, that's really, I got to dip that in hot water and straighten it out. So this is the sword in the closed position, so that, you know, there's a hole here under this arm. Alright. And there's another on this side, so if you could just have them have two swords, but not wielded. So let's see what that looks like. It's not bad actually, although it looks a little weird having those round things not holding anything. It's just for the fun of it. So here's the sword, you know, obviously pulled out. It's got a crazy like handguard. So it kind of traps the hand a little bit. Push it down further. Yeah, that does look weird. I guess I was just going for the four sword look, but now we're gonna have to take these guys out. Some of that armor fall off. So now we just have the scabbards. So this one here. This one here. I probably want to add some black in there. That'll make it look more hollow. Now this one can go back. You see how that little armor piece, it fell off so easily. You might want to put some poster putty in there if you don't want it falling off all the time. Alright, so that. Now where's the other sword? This hand. Yeah, so it traps the hand kinda. It's very loose. It's very, very loose. Strange. Alright, so now it looks ready for battle with the tail. Yeah, I kinda like that look so far the most. See, that armor piece fell off, but it's gonna have to get replaced anyways. Alright, so that was that look there. Now, let's see, we have some sort of this thing. Some shield. I guess this might make a mega shield or something. I guess you can take this whole thing apart. That's really hard to decipher. Somehow this is supposed to go into the hand. I see, so hold on a sec. We're gonna take this hand off. Take this apart. Hopefully it will come apart. Hopefully. It is labeled left and right, those two silver pieces. But I'm having a hard time breaking it apart. Let's get the pick in there. Oh, there we go. So there, and then you jam the hand up in here, and then you trap it with the other side. Okay, so now that's like a... It's very loose again. Yeah, so loose in the hand, it's kind of a shame. You can't really pose it unless you put some sort of filler into the hand, right? It falls down and it just won't stay put there. It's a cool weapon, I like it. It's different from the sword, right? I think it's better than just two swords, identical swords. So that was that look there. Now, what is that? That's just a shield there. Then this thing will become the head of a dragon. Alright, so I gotta take this apart for sure. This is part of the dragon's head, I guess. Now this thing here. So it's got green eyes and a gold horn on its nose. Weird. And somehow this is supposed to go on to that or this, and this must be the mouth of it. Oh, I see. Maybe this. Or this. Okay. This thing's supposed to... Man, this is not easy. Maybe it's supposed to go this way. Unfortunately, the instructions are so small, it's hard to really decipher. Alright, that goes in there. Unfortunately, this is like a different red, or not enough red. It looks a little pink. Then this goes up in here. Boy, somehow this is supposed to be a dragon's head. I see. Trying to get these two pegs into those recesses there. Boy, but now I don't think I can get this in there. So, yeah. It's supposed to end up like that, but I think what happens is the paint might be laid on too thick, and it's making it really difficult to get all these parts to fit as tight to each other as they should. So you gotta really press down hard on this. That's very tight there. Now let's see if we can do this. You saw the paint chip off there already. Boy, come on. Got one side, come on. There we go. Wow, that was really difficult. Alright, but hopefully they'll never come apart again. So now we have a weird looking dragon head. It's supposed to go on the front of the face, yeah, it just replaces this antenna. So luckily they didn't glue that in place yet. But now, I'm afraid about breaking this antenna, getting this out. Good thing they have a toothpick. Try to pry that under there. This is turning out to be a long video. Alright, so now this. So literally it just covers up the face. Alright, very dragony. So these are thrusters, I guess they go back here. Alright, well, I guess those are cool, those thrusters. Could add some details to those later. This shoulder again falls off. I feel like, see, this is the dragon head shoulder, and that's putting something else in its place. Maybe it's those side thrusters. Oh, I see what happens. They face forward. So you have to take that off, take this off, flip them around, so this goes on this side. I don't know why that was necessary, but I guess it's giving you options. So now you have 3 dragon heads facing you. Right? It's kind of weird. This is getting crazy, but in a weird way. Alright, so that's what's going on with that. I suppose it's supposed to be that image there. Oh, and now you can replace the feet, which I didn't realize you could, and the hands with claws. So here's one claw hand. Here's another claw hand. And what were the feet? Oh, I think it just sticks on top of the foot. Yeah, there's a peg hole in the foot. Oh man, that peg is so short though. You're definitely gonna need some poster putty if you want that to stick around. Yeah, that's really loose. Alright, so I think that's that now. So that is supposed to be a dragon. That is really weird looking. I'm sure it happens in the cartoon. Yeah, I'm sure it looks better in the cartoon, but the way I see it now, that is just strange looking. So, alright, you saw it, I gave you a chance to look at it. We're going back to normal Gundam-like looks. Alright, so I'm just gonna pull this thing off, put the normal antenna back on. Take the hands, claws, hands out. Put these shoulder things back in here. But you know what? I'm going to add some putty to these because they just keep falling apart. Now, one last piece is this thing here, and what it does is it takes the 2 halves of the dragon head and it becomes a different type of shield. So this is for the hand to grab. This rectangular thing goes through the mouth part, and then this thing snaps in there. Okay, so it's just got, I don't know why it just has the silver thing there, but it does. I don't think this is, no, I don't think that's supposed to go on there at all. Alright, so if we put this on the hand, again, very loose fit. There, you have a funky dragon head shield. Alright. Not really to my liking, really. I prefer this one here, even though it's smaller. Alright, well, this is how I'm going to display mine. I find this to be the most normal looking way. I guess, again, maybe this should be higher, but whatever, good enough for now. So the other two I have from the Super Deformed inspired things. This is EX06, the Full Armor Knight, and that's quite over the top as well. And then Musha, which is EX05. So all these were Super Deformed animations or something, and now they're Converge figures and actually look a little more realistic or more like a normal Gundam. And yeah, they're all over the top. They're very stylized. I do like this the most though, because it looks most like a samurai. So I guess this takes the cake for the wackiest looking Converge figure, at least in my collection. I mean, there's some crazy looking Converge figures, but this is just so elaborately weird. I don't know. I mean, I give credit to the fact that it has a lot of parts and it can transform into like a weird looking dragon, but it's definitely not to everyone's taste, I'm imagining. It takes a unique taste to appreciate this. I do appreciate, the paint is well done. Everything is really shiny. This is a really, blinged out Converge figure. And then I do like that at least you can flap the wings. Yeah, I felt like the shoulders moving was kind of a waste. I ended up crazy gluing the shoulders in place because they're just so loose. And then again, yeah, quality control wise, this is just way too loose, these hands. So I have to add some poster putty there later. Alright, well anyways, thanks for watching today. I'll see you around.